a good thing. High five to that. Amen, sister. And you are a rock star, so you're allowed to.
Well, I figure Bono can wear glasses. Maybe
Right.
I can too.
Okay,
Gaga can have a zipper on her face, you know?
Her veil.
That's the best part about being in the music industry is you really just get to, you know, it's more laid back and you can express yourself in different ways than you can at other jobs, I guess, like through your style and your hair and your makeup, and it's fun.
Well, fashion, it seems like fashion and rock and roll go hand in hand, right?
Yeah, it does, and that's why I have a clothing line called Abbey Dawn.
Yeah.
And I have it tattooed on my arm. Abbey Dawn. Yeah, it's cool because on my second record, I was not so much into fashion on my first record. I was just like wearing baggy clothes and like...
You were cute though. You had a look that other girls were copying though too.
And it's great. And I love looking back at the photos and being like, wow. Because I was just like fresh out of high school wearing like the big skateboarding shoes and like the big baggy cargos. And yeah, so... And
do you look back and you're like, oh?
No, I don't.
Oh, you love it.
I think I'm like, oh my God, I was so young. And I was just like so like... tough, like a little tomboy inside, but like growing up in Canada, you know, played hockey, skateboarded, that whole thing. And
how excited are you to have this new music out and to be performing it on stage and just to get it? Because you birthed the album.
Yeah.
Is that a bit of a scary situation when it's so close to you, you know how great it is, and you birth it and you're just like waiting?
It's interesting because like everything is so different today. I'm older, so I guess I'm more like confident and like relaxed and chill about things. I don't think about things too much. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna make a record that's really important to me, put it out. I've already started my tour. It's called the Black Star Tour.
Great song.
And it's a really, yeah, thank you. It's the tour is like a mixture of my old and my new songs, and there's like rock out moments, and then I'm on the piano, or we do some acoustic, more stripped down stuff. So it's been going good so far.
You mentioned, I mean, I was reading the liner notes. You've co-written and written every song pretty much, and produced and engineering. You're getting into that, right? And you're still the liner notes. You thank Derek Whibley, who is
he's the first person I thank.
Yeah. You have such a great bond. How do you maintain that friendship and on that personal level or professional level and just make it work that way?
I've known Derek since I was 17 and he was 21, and we met in Vancouver, and we've been friends for a really long time in each other's lives for a really long time, and we do have a special bond. I just think really highly of him. He's extremely talented. He's a really good person, and he's like family to me. And he's one of the closest people to me. So I'm grateful for the time that we share together. But what also is awesome is that, you know, we worked together on this record in our home studio, and he produced a bunch of the songs. And as you know,
kind of learning from him a little bit that way, like in terms of...
He's been very inspirational to me, and I've learned a lot from him, not just musically, but just kind of just about being a musician and being an artist and being in this world. And he's a rockaholic. He knows a lot about music. And yeah, I really love his band, Sum 41. Their music is amazing, and I respect all of them and the music.
What's the one thing that you would say that you learned about being a rockaholic, that you learned from Derek? Like, what, did he give you a piece of advice, or what?
Well, I learned the term rock pits. When you're on stage and you get hitters.
Like sweat,
and bang over from like rocking out on stage. Sometimes when you go on stage and you're like rocking out, like you wake up with like whiplash.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. How often does that happen to you?
I'm sure it happens to him more than me, but he's crazy on stage.
How do you maintain balance with your professional, your personal, and you're so busy working? Like, how do you create that for yourself?
Well, I am a Libra, and my sign is all about balance, so I think that naturally, whatever I am doing, I try to keep a balance. And it's really important my motto is, work hard, play hard.
Nice.
You know, and like going back to, you got to be happy with what you do, and I put in the time, and I put in the effort, and I do the best that I can do, and so for me, that's good enough, whatever the result is.
And it's better than good enough that you're here with us. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss more of Avril after the break.
Up next, Avril acts out for a cause.
Something that I'm really excited about and very passionate about is my foundation.
How the pop star is giving back with the Avril Lavigne Foundation.
A lot of people feel pain, and you can go through what you need to go through in life, and you can be happy.